The Big Show on Hauraki. Cheers, Tui, for bringing back the laughs in a world gone mad. Yeah, right.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Get a hey, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 26th of November, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui.
Yum.
Get it in you.
Yeah, right.
Yum, yum, yum.
You might have noticed the billboards are back, fellas.
I have.
Yeah.
What's your favourite one?
Probably the one that says, I don't listen to The Big Show every weekday, 4 till 7 on Radio
Nice,
Hauraki.
nice.
Yeah, very good, Keyzie.
That's
Well
great,
done.
mate.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen one of them yet.
We drive past one every day,
Do we?
right opposite where we turn into our car park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what
it's
you're
very
talking about, Keyzie.
But the only way that would be true is if you can't see more than sort of 5 metres in front of your bonnet of your car.
good. Correct.
Otherwise known as your nose.
Yes. Well, I always have to look around my nose when I'm on the road, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
right.
it's so massive. Speaking of...
Pugs, $20.
No, I'm talking about my nose.
No, I mean, give him $20.
Oh, thank you. Speaking of massive, looking at the stallion across the studio there in his very, very tight white T-shirt, very thin too, so I can see a bit of nipple action. Mogey, a stallion, how's life?
Going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you sick son of a big. While you're talking about me there, Jase, old Keyzie couldn't even look me in the eye. He was so aroused. Did you notice that?
It's because, Mike, every day while you're saying all that nice stuff, he pulls the cross-eyed at me. He goes cross-eyed.
Yeah.
And for some reason today, I was just like, I can't handle it. I don't know why.
Fair enough, man. Speaking of
He's loving it.
lovely white T-shirts, oh, Keyzie, and a long-sleeved white T-shirt. They're beautifully ironed, immaculate. He's got his backwards cap on to cover up his buffy bangs. Looking good, Keyzie. How's life, man?
Life's pretty slow today. I don't know why.
Are you down in the dumps, man?
No, I'm not.
Are you in the doldrums?
No, I'm not.
Have you been hanging around with the black dog? Has the black dog got a hold of your brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Depression.
Oh, no, shit, no. No,
Oh,
I'm all
right,
good. No,
okay.
I wouldn't. I didn't know that. Is that what it means?
Yes,
Yes.
the black dog.
No, I don't know.
Black
I don't
dog,
know.
brother. It's poetic.
I think I'm just a bit sleepy.
Oh, that'll
Sure.
be it.
Yeah. So,
Why, what have you been up to today, Keyzie?
I don't know, man. Just chilling.
Yeah, cool. Hey, now listen, we've got a massive show ahead, so make sure you stay tuned. But let's kick it off with a massive tune. A bit of red hot chili peppers.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Deftones there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. And fellas, you know, I have some very strange encounters in my life, and today I had an encounter that was just next level.
Classic.
Strange encounters of the Hoity kind. I actually told Keyzie the story as we were walking in from the car park. He didn't seem that impressed by it.
These things happen, man.
It didn't end the way I thought it was going to end.
This was intense, Mogey.
Okay, you tell me and I'll decide if it's intense
Let me
or
paint the
not.
scenario for you. So I'm at the traffic lights in my car, just by the Avondale Raceway there, so she's quite a busy intersection. I'm the second car in the traffic lights. It's a red light. And there's cars on the other side of me, of course, in the next lane. So I'm one back from the main car at the main lights there. And there's a window washer, right? And he goes to the first car to go and do their window, obviously. And he ends up getting into a very animated conversation with the person in the car. And this was going on and on and on. At no stage was he looking to do this person's window. He was just having this very kind of weird, intense conversation with the person in the car. And I was thinking to myself, what's going on there? What is that about?
What's that about?
That was curious at this stage. It was just a curious.
Yeah, I was curious, Smokey, right? And he sort of he looked a little bit bewildered and sort of had backed off from the car. And I was thinking to myself, maybe the person in the car's having a go at him about window wiping.
About being poor.
About being poor and begging for money. You know what I mean? I thought maybe that's what it is. Anywho, the lights change from red to green.
Oh, my God.
But this animated conversation carries on and on and on.
Oh, because they're in the front car.
Because they're in the front car, so I can't go past
There's the
them.
main car in the front.
I
The
can't
main
go
lights.
into the next lane because there's other cars zipping past me.
Zip.
Meanwhile, behind me, everyone's tooting their horns, effing and jeffing and screaming, as you can imagine,
Yeah.
going, move your car. The conversation goes on through the entirety of the green light.
Wow.
And I'm like, this is weird. The lights go red again. The conversation continues, and I'm going, this is just bizarre. I don't know what's happening here.
No.
Eventually, the guy walks away from the car. Then he looks at me, and I look at him, and I raise my arms up like, what was that, man? And so he walks over to my window, and so I go, dig, and I wipe my window down, and I go,
I think it might be broken.
what was that, dude? What was going on? And he was like, dude, bro, she wants me to get rid of the dead animals in her car. I kid you not. And I went, what? And he said, bro, she's got dead animals in her car. She wants me to get rid of them. And I was like, well, that's bizarre, man. That's bizarre. And he's like, it's not my responsibility. It's not my responsibility. And then I'm thinking, is this guy a nutter? Is that what's happening here? I look at the car in front of me. The woman has undone her seatbelt and is tutuing with something in the back seat of her car. And then I go back to the guy, and he's like, it's not my responsibility. And I said, no, fair enough, mate. It's not your responsibility. The lights turn red again. People are beeping and effing and jeffing behind me. So he goes back to the woman and starts having another animated conversation with her. And I don't know what's going on. She's got a dead dog in her car, Mogey, in the back seat. She's got a dead dog. And so they're effing and jeffing at each other. Eventually it goes green again. Takes another 20, 30 seconds off the green light. People beeping their horns. Then she takes off, but she's sort of tutuing with something in the back seat of her car and weaving all over the lanes. And that was what happened to me.
Right.
So obviously she'd killed a dog, or there was a dead dog in her car.
Yeah.
She was trying to get the guy, the window wiper, to take the dead dog out of her car and get rid of it. And he was going, I'm not doing that. That's not for me to do.
You think he'd be open to any sort of offers?
I would have thought so.
So what did you do with it?
I just followed behind her. I gave him $20 just for his,
Yeah, right.
because he was, he had a weird afternoon. And I'm kind of generous like
That sounds
that.
like
See, that's false now.
all the rest of it sounds possible. That part sounds like absolute bullshit.
Yeah, it was a lie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, the Killers there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Now, listen up, all you Aucklanders out there, and even if you're outside of Auckland, if you're at a bit of a loose end on Thursday night, we're doing a live show at the Hangar Bar out west, and we'd love you good bastards, you backbones, to come along and say good day, wouldn't we, fellas?
Sure would, man. It's going to be an absolute ripper. This has got the vibes like it's going to be the biggest scumbag reunion of all times.
It
You know
does.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got a real, the best one we ever did was at Robbie's down in, well, when I say best, I mean the most out the gate, at Robbie's down in Christchurch there. And this has got a vibe like it's going to be as big and as disgraceful as that, so you don't want to miss it out.
That's right. Don't miss it out.
Don't miss it out, man.
This Thursday, 4 o'clock, the Hangar in Henderson, West Auckland, 4 till 7. The Big Show will be live promoting the launch of the brand new Radio Hauraki Pie, courtesy of Dad's Pies. It is delicious Angus steak, jalapeno and cheese. We'll all be doing a giant group tasting of that as well. There's going to be free pies, backbone T-shirts on display. And there are rumours that potentially a Yummy Boys DJ set will follow.
And
how good.
I've heard rumours that Dad is going to be there.
From Dad's Pies.
From Dad's
Oh,
Pies.
right.
You're joking.
Can I just say, I don't know that the Hangar Bar in West Auckland's the place for the Yummy Boys.
Why?
Well, it's just backbones and hardcore dudes, you know what I mean? And I
Just hardcore dudes. Is there any females
I just
there?
think
No, there probably won't be.
There probably won't be. I just think Yummy Boys might not, go down so well.
The Yummy Boys won't go down well.
No, Yummy Boys go down real well no matter where they
Oh,
are.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
So make sure you come along this Thursday, Hangar Bar out Henderson, West Auckland. Now, Mogey, just quickly, you have a bit of an agency situation, eh?
Bit of an agency situation, yeah.
What's the rule
Yes.
when it comes to, hypothetically speaking, let's just say you got someone a gig.
Yep.
Let's just say, hypothetically, they're appearing on like a TV show or something.
Okay, yeah.
One off.
Yeah.
And you totally teed the whole thing up.
Yeah.
This person probably isn't even up to scratch to probably be on the TV show.
Yeah.
You've really called in quite a few favours.
Right.
This person is desperate for more work, so you've made it happen.
Yeah.
What's the sort of, in that sort of hypothetical scenario, What would you charge commission-wise? What would your cut be?
I think it'd just be the base 10%. So even though you have to put more work in for this particular person, you hope that over time the work will become less and less because of all the hard work you've done early.
Right.
And you'll do less work later, but you'll still be getting the 10% for doing less work, essentially.
Right, okay, I see. Right. Because I just feel like I should get like a sort of 20 or even 30.
Or 30,
like
yeah,
the money
yeah.
has gone into getting this thing off the ground.
Yeah, look, I know what you mean. Another thing that you could do is you could tell them that they've got a significantly lower fee than what they've actually got.
Oh, yeah.
So say half the amount, you take the half and then you take 10% off the half, so you've got yourself 60% at that point.
And they're none the wiser, right? Because they're just stupid creatives.
Yeah, and what you could also do is, because you'll maybe get a booking fee.
Yeah.
So they pay you a booking fee to, get that particular talent.
Right, and a processing fee.
And a processing fee and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I mean, you can start applying all that sort of stuff, but if the person's got any clue at all, they're going to work it out pretty quick. No idea? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't recommend ripping people off in this industry, particularly because they are generally creatives that don't get a lot of money in the first place. But if he's an absolute idiot, then go on.
Oh, look, I mean, as an agent, I do it all the time. I mean...
well, actually, just on that, Jase.
let me just say this.
Jase.
The radio pays the mortgage, but it doesn't pay for the pool out the back, all right?
Do you have a pool?
Yes.
No, you don't. Actually, unrelated, Jase. You know how I got you that spot on Game of Two Halves for the Christmas special?
Oh, yeah, you got me that spot, did
Remember
you, Keyzie?
how I called in a lot of favours because you were desperate to be a part of it?
Oh, was I? Yeah. Yeah. I was so desperate.
Just regarding the fees and that, the commission and that, the original rate that you were told, it's actually half that amount, I just found out.
Oh, right.
Because I thought you were doing 2 episodes.
So it's only $5,000.
What? You're getting $5,000.
Yeah.
Well, no, you were getting Well, you were getting $10,000.
Well, yes, initially, $10,000.
Yeah, so it's only $5,000, and there'll be like a bank admin fee with that as well. Is that all good?
How much is the bank admin?
Another 10% of that, so $500.
It's like your taxi scenario yesterday, isn't it, Mogey?
Yeah.
Is that all good though, man?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, cool.
I got my dog squad money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually, just on that.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The police there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. Plenty coming up after 5 o'clock as always. Your chance to win flights and accommodation to the QMU, what is it?
Classic Car and Hot Rod Festival, Jase.
Yeah.
Listen out for the Big Show honker. It sounds like this.
Call now for a chance at an all-inclusive trip to the QMU Classic Car and Hot Rod Festival. 0800 Hauraki.
I preferred the one yesterday where it was just a series of beeps.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I like that one too. The other one was a bit flowery.
A bit professional.
Well, Pugs has spent the entire day working on that one.
It took him the whole day.
It took him
he does a bloody good impression of Angie.
The entire day. No, he wasn't in here. He was out there. Oh, yeah, that was Angie's voice, wasn't it?
Can we can that one?
No,
let's
we
just
have
go
to
with
use
the
it.
hooter tooter.
No, the honker.
Hooter tooter honker beaker snout.
That's happening after 5. Also, the first ever edition of the Big Show's gift giving guide because we're coming up to Christmas, fellas.
Do you prefer, Keyzie? I just want to ask you this, brother. Do you prefer to give or receive?
Definitely receive.
Yeah. You strike me as that kind of guy.
Why? What about you guys?
I'm definitely a giver.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Tuesday's going along very nicely. It's 2 minutes past 5 o'clock, and you're listening to the Big Show, brought to you by Tui.
Yum.
Yeah, right.
Get it in you.
So good.
What else?
Mogey's got something wrong with him. He just told me what it was, and it's made me feel sick.
It's all good, brother. It was designed to make you feel sick. It's not based on the truth, or is it?
Is it not?
Or is it?
Because you can get chocolates that'll fix that.
And I always find maybe eating something like dates, that kind of thing. Dates is really good for that sort of thing as well.
Okay.
Because I remember, my dog had it at one stage.
Right.
Because I saw you out there, you were dragging yourself around on the floor. It was weird.
Yeah.
But that's all good.
With my paws in between my other paws.
Yeah, and your tongue hanging out your mouth, and you were panting as well. It was really weird.
Hey, what do I have to do, Keyzie, to get my hands on one of these TUI prize packs? Because they sound sick. Should we get something that's text related? I mean, the texts have been absolutely pouring in today.
3483, by the way.
Yeah, 3483. How did Keyzie get worms?
No, don't turn around to I've got worms. You have worms. Mogey, God.
Disgusting.
So that's the question.
Jase,
how did Mogey get worms?
Yeah.
Oh,
3483.
Yeah, no, it had to happen, Mogey. It had to happen.
Everyone that texts through in the draw for a tweet prize pack. Also up next is the Big Show's gift-giving guide. If you still haven't decided, well, it's early days, but if you haven't decided what you're getting your partner for Christmas, this little segment will help you.
Such a good little segment, too. Looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Here's Alice in Chains.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Everlast there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 12 minutes past 5 o'clock.
I'm excited about this, man.
Yes, so am I.
Keizie's been trying to get this segment over the line for days.
Yeah, and thanks, guys, for finally letting me get this one across the line.
Is it Vanilla Radio?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's the Big... Jase.
Yes.
It's the Big Show's gift-giving guide.
What kind of music is that?
It's like jazz, Silent Night, apparently. So this is basically for if you are on the fence as to what you should get your partner or anyone else in your family. Good news is, fellas, we'll cover other members of the family in future shows.
That's a great idea. That means we can keep this puppy going.
That sounds good, man.
On the fence or head in the sand? What if I've got my head in the sand about what to get my partner?
Pull your head up out of the sand.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what I mean? Like, on the fence means I've got options, but I don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
But another way of looking at it would be I've got no idea what to get my partner.
Because you got your head in the sand.
Because I've got my head in the sand.
Which, by the way, ostriches don't do. It's actually a myth.
Right, okay.
So this particular person we'll be focusing on today is your other half. And this
What
is...
if you don't have another half?
Oh, yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
well, then-
that'd be rubbing it into the single folks out there.
Well, then you won't have anyone to give...
I mean, I don't want anyone to feel bad about this.
No, it's meant to be Christmas, man.
If you don't have another half, then obviously you don't have to get anyone a present.
Okay.
So you can just listen along and keep ideas in mind for when you do finally
Yeah.
get one.
Well, I mean, you may
You
never,
loser.
but
What?
yeah.
Go and do something else for 4 minutes.
So I'd like to start things, fellas.
Yeah, okay.
For my partner, I'm going to get her a nice insulated drink bottle.
Oh.
Nice high-quality insulated drink bottle.
Couple of litres?
No, just one.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to be carrying around a big old,
Tank of
thanks,
water.
tank, yeah,
Tank,
of water.
yeah.
You just want a nice little one, it's not too big, not too hefty, because my partner drinks a lot of water. That's my first idea.
That's really thoughtful.
Yeah,
Thank
that's,
you.
that's lovely, Keyzie.
I'm going to get my wife. God, I can't believe I'm married.
My wife.
I mean, because... No,
What?
carry on.
I'm going to get my wife a Thai massage course.
A massage or a course for her to learn?
A course for her to learn how to be a really great Thai masseuse. I just think it'll be a great thing for her to be able to do.
It's so funny you should say that, actually, Mogey, because I bought my wife some hot stones.
Oh, did you?
For the massage there.
Yeah.
Burnt the crap out of my bullets.
So you've already given them to her?
Pardon? Yeah, this is the couple
okay.
of Christmases ago.
Have you got any tips for this Christmas coming
Yeah.
up, man?
For your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't do presents.
Okay. I've got another one here. A yogurt maker. If anyone else needs any tips, 3
God, that was worth it, man.
This is a tune, by the way.
Yeah, this is good.
Turn it up.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Live there on the radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 5:23. Now, if you want to win tickets and accommodation to the Keyzie Classic Car and Hot Rod Festival. Oh, I thought you were going to play something there,
Oh,
Keyzie.
yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show honker.
That's right, you just had to call us on 0800 Hauraki when you heard the old cue to call on the honker there.
Yes.
A couple of people done just that.
One of them is Joseph. G'day, Joseph, you mad bastard. How's life?
Life is bloody fantastic, Cordy J. How's your life going today?
Yeah, it's going okay, thanks, mate. It's
Mind
going
your
okay.
business, man.
Yeah, geez, a bit nosy, a bit
Jeez.
personal, Christ. Hey, Joseph, you love your cars, mate?
I do love a good car, especially one with 4 wheels.
Yeah, what are you running at the moment?
I am running a beautiful I'm slightly dinged blue Suzuki Swift.
Oh,
kia ora.
that's so
Oh,
good,
yeah,
man. You'll
My
fit.
mum used to have one of those.
Yeah, man. Old Marge.
Yeah, old Marge.
She had the convertible one though, because she's 7'8".
No. She had to just squeeze in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why she's got the hunchback now, eh?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were going to say, I just want to make a point here, Joseph. Before we went into this, Keyzie said, hey, Jase, can you just leave this to me because I want to do car chat with the fellas on the line? So,
Well, I'm
was
just getting a vibe from you guys like you don't want me to.
well, no, go for it.
We'd
Fill your
love you
boots.
to,
Well,
man.
I was just
That's
waiting,
what we just
Keyzie.
given you. We
Yeah, okay,
left
cool.
it open for you. Off you go, brother.
Okay. Joseph from Christchurch, man, what car would you have if you didn't have that car?
Maybe a newer Suzuki Swift because it's
Yeah.
got great mileage.
Yeah, see, that's
yeah.
good, man. You'll fit right in at Kumu.
Man, I thought I would.
Yeah, bloody good. And the good news is you're in the draw for free flights and accommodation as well, which is bloody ripper.
Beautiful.
Stay on the line, mate. G'day, Jim, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good brother, yourself.
Yeah, good, thanks,
It's just
mate.
the
Good,
same
good.
guy.
Now, listen, Jim, what are you running at the moment in terms of vehicles?
Oh, I'm in the old Try to High 8 fan.
Oh, yeah, backbone.
Backbone.
Massive backbone.
What do you do for a crust, Jim?
I'm a wood welder.
Oh, wood welder. Backbone.
Is there...
Am I the only one yelling backbone now?
Well,
no,
it
no,
sounded like he was
backbone.
taking the piss out of
Well,
us.
he
Yeah, I was
was,
going to
that's
say, because
okay.
I've never heard of wood
No,
welding.
you can weld wood. You can definitely
Yeah,
weld wood.
you join pieces of wood together. You have that special welding machine. It's called a Paslow.
Yeah. See, told you.
Good stuff, Jim. Well, I tell you what, mate, you're also in the draw. I'll chuck you over to Pugsan in Studio
Thank
B.
you very much.
Good luck, mate.
Love you, Jim.
Yeah, good on you, Jim, your backbone. Now, Keyzie, wasn't much vehicle chat there, man.
Well, I just yelled backbone solo.
Well, that's
And then
because
now
he
I'm
was
all
taking
deflated.
the piss out of us.
Yeah, but that's all right, isn't it?
Well, I wasn't sure if he was. I sort of got lost in my head thinking, is he mocking us?
Well, you definitely can't weld wood, no. Yes.
Yeah, well, that was the vibe, and then you backboned him.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
that's
backbone
all right.
everyone, though. Like, honestly, I will backbone you. No dramas. I
Listen,
don't care what you do
and
or
just-
who you are, what you look like.
Just on the vehicle front, by the way, I've got my first meet with the old stock cars in about 3 weeks. I've been...
Is that right? Is that when the season starts? is
Yeah,
it?
I've been furiously banging away in the shed there, and
Where are you
she's-
racing?
She's going to be Western Springs, man.
Where else?
All
Because you
over
don't just
the
always
country.
race at Western Spring.
What is this? Just a geography lesson, Keyzie?
No,
I'm
it's
going
just
to go
how-
around and name every track.
What's your tow vehicle?
Pardon?
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Jihad there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 5:36. We're on the road again this Thursday night at the Hangar Bar out in West Auckland in celebration of the Hauraki Pie and Dad's Pies. The launch of the new pie, isn't it, fellas?
It's the official launch party, Angus steak and jalapeno cheese. You'll be able to find them at your local Wild Bean supermarket or dairy. And if you come along to our live show, 4 till 7 this Thursday, West Auckland Hangar Bar, we will all be doing the first ever taste together. Everyone in the bar. Plus, we've got hundreds of backbone teas to give away as well.
How good is it when you get to go along to a pie release party?
so
Well, I've
good,
never
man.
been to one, man, so I'm
I know, I'm fizzing too.
Yeah, pumped. Now, listen, fellas, we discussed something today on the podcast, and I want to revisit it because I'm not happy, and I want to put it to the listeners out there too on 3483. Yes,
Can I just say, Jase, I can't remember a
I don't
thing
know what it
that
is.
we've talked about. I don't remember
Yeah.
are you
anything.
being genuine there?
No, I have no
okay.
idea.
So I can't
Okay.
wait to see where this goes because I've got no idea.
As you'll be aware,
Oh, no, I know what it is now.
I've given up the durries.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, nah,
No,
sorry.
yes.
Now, it's just clicked over on my little tracker here.
Yeah.
4 days.
Yeah.
Wow, well done, man. 4 days.
I've passed up.
You haven't had a cigarette for 4 days.
That's
that is
amazing.
fantastic,
Congratulations.
man.
I've
Good
passed
stuff.
Up, I've passed up 52 cigarettes
Yep.
Great for you, man.
and saved $118.
Oh, that's heaps.
That's
I've
disgraceful.
regained 6.06 hours of my lifetime.
The shit ones, eh?
2 big shows.
Yes. Now, as I discussed in the podcast outro today, I had a coffee after my little session that I had this afternoon, and I bumped into an old mate from school. And we were having a chat, and we were sipping our coffees outside,
What was his name?
and he pulled out a pack of durries.
Yeah.
And so we're sipping coffee there outside, and he started lighting it down. He said, "You want a durry, Jase? You're a durry smoker?" And I was like, "Oh, no, all good. I'm not smoking anymore." And then about a minute later went,
Proud of you, man. That's awesome.
really
Well
good,
done,
yeah,
because
well
it's hard
done.
to turn it down. Good on you, brother. That
Especially
must be
4 days
That'll be
in.
probably the first test you've had. Oh, congratulations.
Actually, yeah, no, that's great. That's
That's hard work, man, to turn it
Nice.
down like that. What a backbone you
great.
are.
Should we go to a song?
I've always lacked a bit
And
of respect for
then-
you, but
and then
Yeah.
about a minute later went, oh, bugger it, I'll have a durry. So I had a durry,
sure.
and can I just make the point? It was half a durry. I got halfway
Doesn't
through
matter.
and went, actually, no.
Oh,
And
that's a shame.
It's a shame,
And
too
you
late.
and so Mogey said to me, I have to restart the whole process.
100% you do.
And so the 52 cigarettes that I've passed up,
That's
Yep.
right.
and the $118
That's right.
that I've saved, you're now saying I have to wipe the slate clean, and so it's officially like 3 hours. And
That's right.
Well, yeah, it's like you've passed up 52, but you've said yes to one. And the last one that you got offered, you didn't pass it up, you smoked it. You see what I'm saying?
I'm just...
So that is what giving up smoking is the absence of smoking. And the trouble with your sort of, what you're describing here is there is not an absence of smoking, there is the presence of smoking, Jase.
Sure.
And so if you're going to give up, there will be an absence of smoking.
And can I just say, not all is lost. You will have to reset, but well done on 3.5 days, man. That's really
Yeah,
good.
cut
What-
by. That stands.
I just want to put it to the listeners out there on 3483 is, can we just overlook that half a cigarette?
I think we'll put it up, as we always do. It's a binding referendum. We'll go up on the Instagram, and if the people are on your side, then we'll know about it, Jason.
Yeah, we'll do a poll.
We'll do it. We'll run a big show, big poll for you, bro.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
And what 50% of people say, yeah, no, that's okay.
No,
Jase.
sorry. No.
no.
70, 80.
Yeah, well.
We'll go...
No, 50% can because 90% won't.
Yeah,
Okay.
right, yeah, okay.
Right, I just wanted you guys to maybe reconsider maybe. And
I think you've done bloody well, mate. But
yeah.
you know in yourself you have to restart that little ticker there.
Do it for us, man. Do it for me and Mogey. Mogey, how long have you been smoke-free?
2 days.
Wow, and Jase,
48 hours.
you're like three
The
hours.
weird thing is that Jase gave up smoking before me, but
Oh, wow.
I've gone longer without a cigarette.
You're such a great human.
I'm a backbone.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Chemical Brothers there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is exactly 5:48, fellas.
Absolutely it is. Hey, Keyzie, brother, have you got some pretty sick Christmas music there for
Well,
me?
I've got the Christmas music from earlier in the
I
show.
don't like that.
Oh, should
Something a bit more Christmassy. You work on it and I'll just have a chat. And even if you can get a little bit of a Santa going, ho, ho, ho.
Well, I
Something along those lines.
I
See
don't
what you
think
can
I
do.
can.
Jase, can you give me a ho, ho, ho?
Ho, ho, ho!
Really good.
Thanks, man.
Bloody good. So today I took my daughter for the very first time. She's only young. She's only 5.
Oh, Mogey Junior.
Yeah, Mogey. She's a backbone. Took her along to see Santa Claus.
Nice.
Yep. So it's Smith & Co.'s up here in Auckland, and they do a sort of a pretty legendary sort of one, apparently. I'd never heard of it. So I got a department store up here, but they've gone under like everybody else. It's the last time they'll be doing it. Unbelievable. You go in there. Oh, now we're talking. Not great, but...
Oh,
it'll
okay.
do.
Sorry.
It's kind of a depressing Christmas tune, really. It sounds really sad. Sorry, Mogey, you were saying.
But what you do is you go in there and you got to talk to the elves. And the elves, they... See, that's no good either.
Okay.
And then you go in there and you talk to the elves and they let you up the elevator.
Nice.
But the elves sort of look like teenage girls. Because I think they're prepared to work for minimum wage.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Then you go up the lift there, you come out, and it's just got bloody, and I'm not lying here, 100 Christmas trees. All these hallways are just stacked with Christmas trees, and they put a lot of effort into it. And then you got to go in there, and you got to, while you're waiting to go in and see Santa, you've got to. There's a sleigh there. You can get your photo taken in the sleigh.
Nice. Cool.
There's the Christmas trees. There's a reindeer there. Not a real one, Keyzie. God, I
Yeah.
freaked out for a minute, but it was just
Wow.
made out of polystyrene.
Yeah, I was going to say, that'd be crazy.
And there's a young fella there was hanging off one of the reindeer's antlers.
Oh, I
snapped
thought
it
you were
off.
going to say a dart, but I've just got darts
Jase,
on my mind.
yeah, no, you've got to...
Anyway, we finally got in there to see old Santa Claus there. God, he's a backbone.
He is,
Santa,
eh?
yeah.
How long's Santa Claus been going for?
Since I was a kid, and that's what?
200 years?
30 years ago? 35 years
Somewhere
ago?
in the middle of those two numbers.
Unbelievable. And so you go in there and you sit down, and what they've changed is you don't sit on his lap anymore. I was gutted about that.
Oh, you wanted to?
Yeah, so you have to sit next to him on this little stool there, and you have a little chat, and he says to me, daughter there, he goes, have you been good? And she says, yes. And I said, wow. And she goes, well, a little bit. She goes, a little bit.
Wow, that's cute.
But I think she was a bit worried that she wasn't going to get the presents.
Sure.
But I said, no, you have been good. Anyway, he started banging on a little bit about this, that, and the other. But he started really laying into Mrs. Claus, I thought.
Wow.
And he
Sorry?
absolutely reeked of bourbon.
And he was
Which I
bagging Mrs. Claus.
Sorry? What
He
did you
was
say,
having a go,
Keyzie?
you know what I mean?
What did you say?
Well, he was having a crack at Mrs. Claus.
I said he was laying into her a bit.
Yeah.
Laying into her, like, verbally.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Bagging her, not banging her.
No, I said bagging. My nose is slightly blocked, so it might have sounded like banging.
It did a little bit.
Yeah.
But God, they do a bloody good job down there, man.
Yeah, they do.
I really recommend that you get you'd love it, Keyzie.
Oh, really?
You would absolutely love it. When's the last time you sat on Santa's knee?
Would have been 20-something years.
Right.
I'll definitely get down there if him and Mrs. Claus are going at it.
Listen, funnily enough,
Yeah.
got a job for you this Christmas, Keyzie.
Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got a gig which I'll talk to you about after the show.
You don't want to do it on air?
Nah.
Or it just seems like the kind of thing we do on air.
Well, I don't know.
Not for this role, nah.
Now, I just want to be clear. He didn't smell like bourbon. Because I remembered that I mentioned the store.
He smelled fine.
He was a backbone.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Talking heads here on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Plenty coming up after 6 o'clock as always. And an exciting new segment from old Keyzie, which he's been banging on about for a little while now. And he's going to unleash
Yeah.
on the listening public.
Well, it's been, been a few years of the Big Show now, and there's been certain segments that have come and go. Some have stuck.
They have come and go.
They have come and go, yeah, you're right.
And some have stuck. And so I've taken learnings from those that have stuck and that have flourished and that people love. And I've created a new segment. So I'll be
Okay.
debuting that just after 6.
How good, man. Looking forward to it, Keyzie.
Yeah, man. Same here. Thanks, Jase, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui.
How good.
Get it in you.
Yeah, right.
Righto.
We could all do with a laugh, eh, fellas?
That's true. I think that's why they brought those billboards back.
Yeah, man.
You know those billboards?
Yes. Hey, now on the podcast
Hang on,
outro today.
hang on.
No.
No, I know the billboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favourite one,
In
Keyzie?
fact, I had a bit of a problem with one of them, so I rang up the hotline.
Right.
Bloody hell! I tell you what, I'd recommend doing it as a right piece
What's
of
the
work.
number?
On the other 0800 hotline. I can't remember the hotline. I'll find the number for you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's. I think it might be 0800 2 a year, right? If I remember correctly.
Is it really?
I think it's something along those lines anyway, but very helpful. The guy that you can talk to when you ring that up, very helpful.
Yeah, okay, good.
Very
so what
helpful,
was your
Keyzie.
issue with it, Keyzie, though? What,
0800 2 a year, right?
Yeah, I nailed it.
Yeah.
Great.
Sorry?
what was your issue with it?
I almost crashed my car because it was too hilarious.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I
quite
got
a lot.
you. Yeah. Hey, now on the podcast outro today, we discussed many things as usual. I said something which has now come and bit me very firmly on the arse
Yes.
during the podcast. But what's the chat we're having on this little clip here,
Oh, this
Keyzie?
little clip, Jase, is about darts.
Oh. I almost suspect my wife finds me slightly annoying when I don't smoke.
Right. Yeah, I'd say that would be true. I'd say that would be true.
So
You know
you're
what I
saying
mean?
should
I
prefer...
I think Jase would be annoying regardless, but at least you get a 10-minute break every now and again.
Yeah, well, no, to be fair,
well, going up for a dairy.
do you think that's true, Jase?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I think she probably finds me quite annoying. I'm not
Yeah.
grumpy or anything. I just don't shut up.
Yes.
And I turn into which is not like me, a massive shit stirrer.
But that is like you. So if you've gone like Super Saiyan shit stirrer, you've gone like next level.
Right,
Yeah.
have I?
Like, for example, I went out of the studio, came back, and he'd put a chip on my keyboard.
Yes.
One chip.
And blamed me for
And then
it.
lied and said it was Mogey.
And then you believed it.
And then I believed it, put it on your keyboard, and then you got angry and threw it at Jase. And then we were all, having a bit of a A tiff.
We could all do with a laugh.
Yeah, right. Hey, fellas.
Coming up next.
Coming up next, fellas.
Very exciting.
It's very exciting.
It's Keyzie's new segment.
Can I say I've got a bad feeling about this?
Sure, man.
Mogey, trust me, man. This is an award winner.
It's going to be a doozy.
If our ratings don't go through the roof after this, then I don't know what will fix them.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. It is Tuesday evening.
It sure is, fellas. It's fair to say that we've got some pretty iconic segments on this show, isn't it?
I think so, Keyzie. I think so.
Things that people, they think of the Big Show and they think of these segments.
What's on the TV with Mike Minogue?
What's on the TV with Mike
Number
Minogue? Obviously, you've got Strange Encounters of the Hoity J kind.
No, you've got the Friday Throbber.
The Friday Throbber. You got Connie Chat with old Pugson.
Yeah, that's...
We must bring that back, actually.
Yeah,
Obviously,
definitely.
when the wires are going, it's what are the Warriors up to with me, Keyzie.
Yeah.
So I decided to sort of take all these, put them together and combine them with our, hands down, our most successful ever segment, What's for Tea New Zealand, and then use the knowledge there to create a new segment.
Right.
I'm keen to debut and I want your feedback, right? So here we
Okay.
go. Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What did you guys have for lunch, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. What are your thoughts just off the top there?
Really good.
So good, man.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
It is brilliant, right? Because we were like, oh, we can't do What's for Tea every night, even though everyone loves it. And the text machine lights up.
Yeah. Okay,
so-
read out some text.
That's right. And it was like, it's like, what made it so good? And me and Pugson put our heads together for hours.
Yeah.
And we figured it out. People like texting in about food that they're either having or have had.
Totally, man.
Recently.
I think you've absolutely hit the nail on the head there. So
I think
fire
you've nailed
away.
it. Yeah, man, let's go.
Fire away.
Well, no, we
good.
haven't. I haven't solicited for any texts. We haven't started. No, this is more of a do you like the segment idea or not situation.
It feels like that should be something that's spoken about outside of this environment before we come into the radio station.
But the problem, yeah, maybe.
You know?
Maybe.
So we should have had a chat about it, decided then and there, but when it gets on air, that's when we do it.
Yes.
So we need some text now, Keyzie.
I feel like we've pulled the trigger here and there's no bullets in the chamber.
Thank you.
Well, it's 100%. Jace, that's a really great analogy.
And my concern is that we've potentially shot this quite brilliant segment
Is this another gun analogy? Okay.
in the foot by starting off
Yeah.
this
Well, no,
way
this isn't-
without actual text to sort of throw to.
Well, look, I can say now, text in 3483 what you had for lunch today.
Well, I mean,
I can see some text there now. People started.
No, those are people
No,
thinking
no.
that this is What's for Tea New Zealand.
No, it says I had for lunch that top one there.
G'day, fellas. Today I had a homemade sandwich for lunch. It wasn't very good.
Who's that
Cheers.
from?
It's from Alan.
Oh my God.
right. I tell you what,
No, well, hang on, I
because
like
I don't want to leave you high and dry here, Keyzie.
Really? That's not like you.
I had a coffee and half a dart for lunch.
Oh,
Wow.
half a dart. Oh, you've
Yeah,
already admitted to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Is
yeah.
that all you had for lunch?
That's all I had
Oh,
for
and
lunch.
then you
yeah.
came in here and you had a pie and a couple of bags of those chips out there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that wasn't lunch, Mogey. That was afternoon tea.
What did you have for lunch, Mogey?
What did old Mogey have?
See, this is why it's good, you
He
see?
had a chicken salad.
Was it
So it had
breast?
some. Actually, no, it was in a wrap. It had some lettuce there, Keyzie, some mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken breast with a little bit of cheese melted over the top of it, and some jalapeno, and a little bit of cracked salt and a little bit of cracked pepper.
Cracked
Nice.
salt. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice. What did
rock
you
salt.
have for lunch there, Keyzie?
I had a few cheese rolls and a chicken mulligatawny soup. And it was delicious.
Yeah.
See, this is what's good. So, obviously, going forward, I'll ask people to text in on 3483.
But we can't say what we've been eating every day.
No. That's why this next time I'll get people to text through Mogey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
And then we'll sort of alternate this with What's for Tea, and I don't think that'll in any way get really annoying to the listeners.
No, they'll like it.
I reckon they'll love it.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Pennywise there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. But right now it's time for
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
I won't slow horses again. I'm enjoying it, man. But I've got a couple more seasons of it to go, so I don't know what to tell you. I can't just start watching new shows just to make you happy, Jase, all right? You prefer I watch Seinfeld. Is that what you want? You want to come in here and talk about Seinfeld again? I will say that it's not as good as I thought it was.
Well, horses.
Slow Horses.
Slow Horses.
With Gary Oldman on Apple TV, which is a British spy thriller thingy.
Actually,
a lot of stupid things, a lot of stupid decisions these spies make in order to easily help the story progress.
Can I ask you a question just on that, by the way? Seriously, is this quite old, this series?
No.
Oh, okay, because I feel like I've watched the Gary Oldman series and it was something like Slow Horses, but that was like
there's
years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, there's 4 seasons of it, so maybe 4 years ago you watched the first season.
Yeah, maybe. There you go.
I haven't watched anything of note. However, I've seen that coming out at the start of December on TVNZ, starring David Mitchell, the UK comic, is a series called Ludwig.
Yeah, right.
Where his twin brother is a detective and then his twin brother goes missing and so he starts being a detective. Apparently, really great reviews in the UK, so I'm excited to watch it.
I stumbled upon Terminator last night on Sky Movies. Yeah, the first one.
Oh, you're really making the most of this whole free Sky thing. If anyone's listening from Sky, Jase is getting free Sky movies.
It's 2 weeks now that we've had free movies. I'm expecting them to charge me, but I was just remote. What a great film.
It is a great film.
It's just great entertainment to watch.
I've seen the first one. I've never seen the second one.
Right.
You've never seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Keyzie?
I know, it's amazing as well. Isn't that interesting?
I don't know why that annoys me. But it's such a great film.
It is a great film.
Totally.
There's so many great films.
It's kind of like that Ben Stokes documentary.
Yeah, that is.
I've heard that's really good.
Well, I'm telling you right now, you got to watch that, Keyzie. You'll love it.
What, Ben Stokes? Eyes to the front.
Ben Stokes.
Eyes to the front. That's the name of his documentary.
That would actually probably be a great name for a cricket documentary. The Hoity J story. I did actually start watching a show last night. My wife was like, "Hey, I just want to watch something real chill." Did
she ever say anything other than that?
Romper Stomper?
Then I put Romper Stomper on, and she was like, probably not chill enough. And so we started watching a show from the UK. You know Alan Carr, the comedian?
Yeah.
Yes.
Him and his mate, they bought one of those $1 villas that were for sale in Tuscany.
Sure.
Oh, no, this might be in Sardinia or
one of them.
One of them in Italy. And they're renovating it. Interesting show. Interesting. €1 for an old house that's been there for 400 years.
Yeah.
I actually fantasize about doing that quite a lot. I mean, buying it, not renovating it, just living in the ruins.
They are a disgrace.
Yeah, well,
when you move in, they are terrible.
It kind of appeals to me.
I imagine that's what your house is like, but with a nice ensuite.
Now, my house is immaculate at the moment because of the no durry thing.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
true.
frantic.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Arctic Monkeys there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show now. Only 2 more sleeps to another big show, a live show at the Hangar Bar in West Auckland, fellas. This Thursday night, we want to see all you Auckland punters. And if you're outside of Auckland, you're welcome, of course, as well, if you want to make the journey. Isn't that right, guys?
Can I just say that the flights have nearly sold out right around the country?
Oh, they have.
They're very expensive to get into Auckland on Thursday as a result of the big gig. More demand than during Pearl Jam or Taylor Swift.
Incredible.
It's crazy. 4 o'clock this Thursday, Hangar Bar across the road from Trust Stadium there. We'll be debuting the brand new Hauraki Pie, thanks to Dad's Pies, giving away Backbone t-shirts. And also, I've pitched to the management here that the Hauraki Yummy Boys should play a closing set. And of course, Pugsan.
Nice set. Here he is.
You're one of the Hauraki Yummy Boys, aren't you?
Yeah, it's myself and Big Dilly. Big Dilly.
Am I right in saying that the Yummy Boys can just be anyone?
No.
It has to be you two.
Well,
Can't it just be you and whoever's available?
no.
Because I know Dilly's not available on the Thursday, so I was hoping...
Is he not?
No.
Ah,
Can I just ask in terms of the Yummy Boys there, Pugson, we're in West Auckland. It's backbone country. Hard working, no nonsense kind of feels.
sure.
And
Live
woman.
out that way, and women, but they won't be at our show probably.
We got to stop saying that.
But
true,
they're
though.
welcome to.
They're more than welcome. They just don't like us.
Yes.
It must have been something we said.
I just worry that the Yummy Boys maybe won't fit the location because it's quite.
It feels like there's some sort of siren should be going off about now. I don't know. It's
Have
not.
we
It's
got
not
a-
exactly racist, or if
No.
it's is it some kind of phobia?
Some kind of phobia.
Yeah, it feels phobic.
Do you not feel like maybe the people of West Auckland might have a part of them that's deep down?
They
that
love to
hang on,
dance.
that maybe they need that safe space to get a little bit yummy, Jase, and maybe explore that part of
just
themselves a
think
little
of
bit.
people
And
that-
sorry, and we can facilitate that.
I just kind of, when I think of the Yummy Boys, I think of people dressed in glitter and stuff like that.
That's
I
not
don't
the
know
Yummy Boys at all.
I don't know why. I just do.
Well, what the reason we're having this discussion is Pug's son. I floated the idea because Kate was like, "What do you need to make this the best live show you've ever done?" And I was like, "Oh, we got this year, we got that." And I was like, "Well, get the Yummy Boys to do a set afterwards," which is Pug's son DJing, by the way.
And Big Dilly.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we could do that." So would you be up to it?
I mean,
Would you be up to it, or do you mean up for it?
Would you be up for it, man?
yeah, I would do it.
You be keen?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
If Big Dilly's on board and we get the equipment, I'd love to glitter up and really facilitate that experience of exploring ourselves.
Bring the
in such a
Abo
way
oil,
that's
Jase.
yummy.
Yeah, so
Hey,
that
Jase.
could be happening. Even more of a reason to come down to Hangar Bar this Thursday, 4 o'clock in West Auckland.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Tuesday show done and dusted. Mogey, what are you up to tonight, mate? What, you go home,
Yes.
you put your house shoes on.
Oh, I don't have house.
Oh, do you
I
just...
do have some Ugg boots, but I don't generally put them on at the moment when I get home. I've been going to bed pretty early at the moment.
Sure.
I'm not happy with our lounge.
Sure.
I'm not happy with the couches and stuff that we've got in there, so we've got to bugger it. We've got to start again.
Right. So you're going to bed because you got the pip? Or
I'm
you
going
just...
to bed because it's just not comfortable to sit out in the lounge.
Right,
you know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
So, yeah, I'll go home and jump in bed and watch some TV.
Nice, man, nice.
I don't know what I'm going to watch.
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Slow horses. What are you going to do, Keyzie? What are your plans tonight, mate?
You okay, Keyzie, man?
Yeah, I'm
you
all good,
all right?
fellas.
You all right, mate?
My wife's got squash tonight,
Oh.
so she'll be home at 8:30.
Ham and pineapple pizza it is, sir.
No, that's... do you know what? I haven't had one of those in over a year.
What's
that
going
sounds
on?
like a lie.
No,
Why?
I told my wife to stop buying them
My wife.
because I just got into the habit of having a frozen pizza like once a week at least.
That's all right.
Which is fine, but I was just like, actually, there's nicer stuff I can have.
Like what?
I've got a fridge full of frozen soup and frozen cheese rolls from my mother-in-law,
Oh, that's pretty good.
which is
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
using
yeah.
that instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice,
But
Keyzie.
tonight I'm making smash pats for my wife and I.
Smash what?
Patties, burgers,
Oh,
beef burgers.
smash patties.
You got smash pats.
Does it just sound like a burger?
Yeah, beef burger. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
bog standard to be honest.
I'm having crumbed gurnard with a side salad.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Gurnard.
Yeah, a bit of gurnard. I like a bit of gurnard, Mogey.
I reckon if you're a fish, you'd be a gurnard.
My next door neighbour's name was Gurnard.
Was it?
Yeah.
How good?
My dog.
Gurnard Tomlinson, his name was.
Yeah, my dog when I was a kid was called Gurnard.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Gurnard.
I had a fish that was called Keyzie. Weird.
So weird.
Who tinker?
Hey, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show this afternoon. Make sure you check out the Instagram account. Also, check out the podcast.
Also, Pugsan has chucked together yesterday's podcast outro. It's up on YouTube right now if you'd like to watch it.
Watch
Yeah.
it.
If you better bloody watch it, tell you.
I saw one of our videos on there where it had 10 views.
Yeah.
That's the record.
See you later.
See ya.